lot of the innovations, a lot of the great impactful organizations, a lot of the issues that are faced across the country, the solutions, many of them actually exist here in this state.
The Gujarati community is a really powerful business community and fantastic and brilliant in their business dealings, and that we don't always apply that same brilliance to our charitable giving.
By communicating with other philanthropists, which you guys are doing, so it's a wonderful thing. I think it really helped us.
Bold philanthropy is about taking big bets to solve the world's most pressing problems, especially here in India.
But good is not always good enough.
If you look at SDGs, the funding gap as it exists today, that's $100 trillion. Secondly, after hundreds of years of development, look at our problems. Number one is poverty. Number two is hunger. Our traditional models of development have gotten us into a worse place, and we don't want to perpetuate that work.
We believe that it's local organisations that are best placed to identify and respond to the needs of those in their communities. But too often the funding that they receive is impatient, it's inflexible. That's why we always offer flexible gap funding.
The best work we have done is with partners and donors who have been with us in the journey. They've not been saying, I give you money, give me the report and that's it. They've been saying, okay, we have a problem, let's solve it together.
But they still have to understand abstract things like behavior change, community, voice, organizing, and they require time, they require patience, and it's difficult to measure.
There are hundreds of them who work with us in communities. It needs 2-3 years of investment in building, walking with them, they being able to talk, speak confidently, they being able to hold you accountable, be able to talk to the government.
Sustenance comes from the community. It comes whether the community owns the process or the project which you have started and wants to continue it on its own.
Adolescent space is really unexplored, and their issues has to be dealt in a comprehensive manner.
There's not just one single issue that affects vulnerable people, particularly women and girls, and that actually there are a multitude of issues. And so thinking through the interplay of all of those things and how we would strategically play a role in that, I think has helped to make us a lot more impactful.
We've seen the mountain top, we've seen the valley low.
We're all learning and we're changing and we're being flexible as we go along. It's just the planting of the seed and then that continues to grow.
We've passed the hardest part and we've weathered the storm.
So now that we've actually hosted this gathering, the work actually starts now in seeing what we can do, not only for the city, but also which solutions that exist outside of Gujarat that we can bring to Gujarat, and which solutions that exist here that we can take outside to really support all of India.
This is our time now, won't let it pass us by. This is our day now, hand in mind, side by side.
Beyond words, beyond discussion, we must now commit to action.
This is our time.